So this is the prototype for the Smart Hub for a smart TV. We can go through the tour right here. See the screen is divided up into these different widgets, and the upper left-hand quadrant, you have the live TV or whatever was last played. So if you're watching Netflix, it would show the Netflix screen. In this case, it was live TV, so it would actually still be playing with audio. Um, Same with music. Everything else, though, would be on pause. The reason I did that was because if you're watching a live show and you want to see what the weather is and you go to the Smart Hub, whatever is going on live will just continue to play because you might miss it. But with like Netflix or something that's streamed, you would put it on pause and then you can start it up again. Users will navigate through all these different widgets using the up, left, down, and right arrows and clicking enter for whichever widget they want to take a look at. The widgets will be developed by Smart Hub developers and outside developers, sort of like apps and smartphones. So it's not like Android. Google will develop some apps, but it'll also be developed by other developers. Down here we have the different apps that are available to use. So like if a user likes to watch HBO Go or Fox News, Netflix, they're all down here, and you just scroll through them using the left and right arrows. As you scroll over, it highlights whichever one is being selected. Then this plus symbol will take you to a window to add more apps down there. And it's all organized by the most used. So in this case, Netflix is the most used, Pandora is the second most used, and so on. When you click on a widget, it will become full screen. The app list will still be available at the bottom. So if you're in this screen, you're like, oh, I want to watch Netflix, you can click on Netflix, but it just gives you a more detailed version of the widget in here. So, and to get back, you would just click the return button on the remote, takes you back there. And yeah, each widget just becomes expanded. And so let's say you want to watch Netflix, so you click Netflix and it takes you to the Netflix screen, and then it becomes full screen. And to get back to the home screen, you would just click the Smart Hub button that's on your remote. You go back. Now there's also the availability to make different users. So in this case, if you want to go to, if you're not Christian, then you would click the A button on the remote, and it would take you to this other screen with the different users. This case, Irene wants to be the user, but if you wanted to add a user, you would click Add User, enter your name and email address, and then you would get a link to set up your home screen. That way it's easier than navigating it with a remote. You just set it up on the website that they send you, and then you can then it'll automatically update here, and using a website will be a lot easier than using the Smart Hub interface. So Irene wants to go to her home screen, and you can see it's different. The top's customizable. And last thing that was watched in this set is Netflix, or it was HBO Go, and so you can see that it's on pause right now. So if you were to click play, then it would become full screen just like with Netflix. And then to get back to the Smart Hub, you click the Smart Hub button that's on the remote, takes you back. Now, in this case, if Irene is done watching and Chris wants to go back to his home screen, then just click A again on the remote, click Christian, and you're back to your own home screen. And so I think that this would be the most useful user experience this would provide the best user experience just because it offers the most important information to each user. It's pretty easy to navigate just using the up and down arrows. But like I said in the write-up, there is more to just having like a good interface like this. Like on the back end, these apps need to be updated quickly and without affecting the user, because a lot of the complaints are about the user experience with the Smart Hub is that, like, when it's ready to update, it doesn't update automatically. You have to make sure it's updated, and then you can't watch your shows. So it might be a nice feature to have it update in the background, like in the middle of the night, or and then also how quick it accesses internet. So, like if you're streaming Pandora down here, if you click Pandora and then like the music is choppy, that would ruin the user experience. So not only does the interface up here have to be important, but it's also the back end. But yeah, that concludes the prototype description. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you.